The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's time for the Chieftains. On your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's presentation of Lady Chieftain basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live. As always, presented by Kansas Insurance. At Kansas Insurance, you'll find personalized coverage designed for you. As an agency, they believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client. To see how Kansas Insurance can help you protect what matters most, call 913-369-6600. Back here live at the friendly confines of Tonganoxie High School as your Lady Chieftains get ready to take on the Leavenworth Pioneers. Hello, everybody. I'm Dylan Funk, joined by my broadcast partner, Dennis Drennan. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I know last time when we talked on Tuesday night, we said this was going to be a doubleheader. Nobody relayed to us that this was a girls only. Earlier in the season, if you may remember, Tonganoxie, the boys, played Metro Academy one night. That was a game that was not aired on Tonganoxie Sports Live. We were out doing other things in Lewisburg, covering for our sister station, Lewisburg Sports Live, but this is the offset for that. So that was the boys-only game. This is the girls-only game on the docket this season. So just the Lady Chieftains as they host the Pioneers. And let's talk about these Lady Chieftains. They been playing really great basketball as of late. They got a real tough test in Shawnee Heights this last time around, ended up losing in that one. They played about 3.5 great quarters of basketball, and then there towards the end, the fouls started to pile up, and the deep bench, deep depth of the Thunderbirds.
That was really a good test for the Chieftains, and I think they're bumping up in class against a 5A team here in Leavenworth. So this is the kind of game I think that Coach Loomis would like to play before the playoffs start, because they're going to be use this as another measuring stick on how far they progressed. But they've come a long way, partner. We've enjoyed the ride.
Yeah, they really have. And I apologize. It was the Jeff West Tigers. We played Shawnee Heights the week before that. I don't know why I said the T-Birds. I apologize about that. But yes, the Jeff West Tigers. And they came in 11-4 on the year. A really talented girls team, and they just got beat. They basically got beat by the better team, and they really
got beat by a better girl.
Yeah, really. I mean, it was
she had 28.
Kristen Biltoff had 28 points.
28 points out of the 50 that they scored, so you can do the math.
Yeah, she single-handedly basically beat the Lady Chieftains that night. Of course, Tonganoxie, like we talked about the foul trouble early on in that game. Hattie Baldock really missed her presence down low on the offense and the defensive end. She picked up, and her second foul, about halfway or later in the first quarter, didn't play again the whole first half, and she picked up her third and fourth pretty quickly in the second. So she was very limited that game. Looking to get more production out of her tonight is Coach Loomis. But Tonganoxie getting ready to take on Leavenworth, playing a class above. And I know Coach Loomis on Tuesday said Leavenworth was 6A, and I believe they used to be 6A, but they dropped down a class to 5A. But still, you're coming out of your 4A class.
Nonetheless, it's going to be a big test for the Lady Chieftains tonight.
And it should be a very great game as well. Both teams pretty evenly matched up, but we can get more into that later. Here's our PA announcer, John Tolfson.
welcome you and our guests from Leavenworth High School. Kansas State High School Activities Association and Tonganoxie High School encourage you to make good sportsmanship a priority at all times. Winning is for a day, sportsmanship is for a lifetime. We invite you to remain seated at halftime of tonight's game for a performance from our Chieftains Stars dance team. At this time, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and help us honor America and those who serve it in the playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For Leavenworth, number 4, 5'5" senior, Kaylee McClay. For Tonganoxie, number 2, a 5'9" senior, Patty Baldock. For Leavenworth, number 11, a 5'5" senior, Diana James. For Tonganoxie, number 5, a 5'7" senior, Emma Sutherland. For Leavenworth, number 15, a 5'8" junior, Brandy Gardner. For Tonganoxie, number 20, a 5'6" senior, Reagan Seaman. For Leavenworth, 22, a 5'6" sophomore, Denise Thomas. For Tonganoxie, number 21, a 5'2" senior, Brooklyn Lyon. For Leavenworth, number 34, a 6'1" senior, Gerard Wright. And for Tonganoxie, number 22, a 5'6" senior, Cheyenne Bird. The coaches for tonight's game for Leavenworth, Ryan Foster. For Tonganoxie, Mitch Willis. Officials for this evening's game are John Monty, Greg Abernathy, and Scott Isley.
Thank you to John Thompson, our PA announcer, for those starting lineups, and those were brought to you by the Tonganoxie Public Library. At the Public Library, they offer a wide variety of services for the citizens of our community. Stop by and visit them at 1217 East 4th Street or give them a call 913-845-3281, and you can see all their programs and resources at their website, tonganoxielibrary.org. And we are ready to go tonight. Same 5 for your Lady Chieftains: Hattie Baldock, Emma Sunderland, Reagan Seba, Brooklyn Lang, and Cheyenne Aaron. You got Kaylee McClain, Kiana James, Brandy Gardner, Muncie Thomas, and Jeriah Wright for the Pioneers. And they take the opening tip. That was Gardner. She tips it to McClain, and we are underway tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us on Tonganoxie Sports Live. And one of the big standouts, partner, you and I both noticed during warm-ups as this shot is up and on the way and falling for Gardner. So 3 points early on for the Pioneers. But we talked about the height and the length of this Pioneer squad, starting down low, number 34, Jeriah Wright, coming in at 6'1" on the record, on the program.
Right, and she's got a lot of length, and that's going to be a handful for either Hattie or or Emma, whoever ends up Gardner.
Yep, and they were trying to get it down to Hattie, working one-on-one, but it was tipped by James, and the Pioneers coming away with the steal here. This is Thomas near side, slinging it over back to Gardner, knocking down the three-pointer on the last possession, and another one up and on the way, and good splashdown for Thomas.
And the Lady Chieftains start out in a 2-1-2 zone. I'm not sure. Mitch Loomis says he really does. The ladies don't like to do that, but I'm sure is to take advantage of the double team down low when their bigs get it.
Yeah, we'll see how long they stick with that zone. They started it in the last game against Jeff West as well, and then eventually moved to a man-to-man defense. But so far, 2 possessions and 2 3-pointers put up for Leavenworth.
That'll shoot them out of that zone pretty quick. They keep doing that.
Yep. McLean with it, picking up her dribble. Aaron trying to swipe it away, and it's right at the free throw line and travel.
She pulled her pivot foot.
Just in the slightest, but the official right on top of it, and Reagan Tiba.
Well, so far she hasn't been very aggressive when she gets the ball in the paint, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I think Tonganoxie will definitely take that as long as that's going to happen
no question.
for tonight.
Leavenworth is playing a man-to-man defense.
Lang almost lost the handle of it, recollects, giving it to Seba. Trying to shake off her defender, get some space, and three-point shot no good, rebounded by Thomas. And she brings it back the other way and quickly into the corner, James.
She's the shooter, so whoa.
Long range three.
NBA range there. Wow.
And online, well, too, just a little bit short. Rebounded by Tonganoxie, looking to put it into the 6-0 run. That Leavenworth is on to start this contest. Seba being aggressive, driving in, and
good drive.
That's exactly what the Lady Chieftains needed there, and they're probably going to need a little bit more of that as this game goes on.
Well, I've talked, over this last good run of the Lady Chieftains is good things happen when you attack the basket. Oh,
And
nice hands.
Cheyenne Aaron getting her hand in there, poking that one away. James trying to drive to the basket. Sunderland giving it right back to her.
It's just an ill-advised pass there.
And a little bit of a hurry and some contact, but a late whistle. Definitely some contact, but the whistle coming in just a little bit late. They're going to tag that foul to Cheyenne Aaron, first foul of the game. This is Kiana James, the 5'5" senior at the free throw line for the Pioneers. Gets the first one to rattle home. And these Pioneers coming in to this game also under the 500 mark. I believe it's like 4-7 as it was. I'll have to pull up Max Preps during the break and double check on that. So, but we talk about the level of competition. When you kind of get in, start playing 5A schools, or even when you're playing 3A schools, or just any schools outside of your traditional class ranking, you're going to see your opponents playing different opponents into the year. Although for Leavenworth, they've played a handful of
good
opponents that Tonganoxie's used to.
Emma had a nice drive there. She just couldn't finish.
Yeah, that one lost on the way. Brooklyn Lang there on the defense. We're going to say last touch by Gardner. Brooklyn Lang out here tonight appears to have the left knee. I don't think that's a brace. I think it's just pure.
I think it's just taped up.
Yeah, it's just taped up, so I'm not sure if she might have tweaked that during the last game or not, but
good drive.
Back up top, Sunderland trying to get by Thomas. Back out to Lang. Jump stop in the lane. Kick out three to Aaron. Can't get it to fall. Fighting for the rebound is Seba, and she's going to get whistled with the foul. Wow. And that
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, it's got me scratching my head a little bit as well. And Coach Loomis even kind of shrugging his shoulders, saying, hey, what gives? Seba just trying to fight for the rebound, but a little bit too aggressive according to the officials. So her first foul, and Leavenworth coming back the other way with the under 4 minutes left to play in the opening quarter. An 8-2 lead for the Pioneers. James back with it, back to McLean, and here's James, or Wright.
Wow.
Back to James.
Did you see the arc on that shot? My God. That was a lot of arc.
Yep. I mean,
it was right on money, though.
Damn near perfect from three-point range for the Pioneers to open this one. 9 of the 11. Tonganoxie looking for an answer here. They're going to get run out of the gym. Got to try some way to keep and match this production. Seba can't quite get that one to fall.
It's a good look, though.
And she likes those straightaway threes, just not able to land on that one. Playing up top now, Tommy student section trying to become a factor.
Coach Loomis got him out of the zone. They're back to man-to-man.
Yep, and Wright trying to look down low to Thomas, and Sunderland tipped it away, but Pioneers looking to reset and regroup. Thomas driving baseline, met with some contact and an offensive foul. Good job, Hattie Baldock putting her body on the line. Getting right in there, getting knocked to the ground.
Yeah, she took that to the rim with authority. Lady Chieftains need to score here. They don't want this to get away from them.
Approaching 2:30 left to go. Only 2 points mustered up at the moment. Definitely need a little better production here.
They need to be more efficient on the offensive end. I hope that goes in. Oh,
no good.
Oh, look at that, though.
Good effort. Fighting for the rebound. It's going to stay down on this end. Good effort, Hattie Baldock.
No kidding. That's just, I want the ball more than you do.
Yep.
Seba's going to trigger it in.
Looking for an option. Gardner right
Good
in front of
pass.
her. Wide open on the inbounds pass.
The Hattie
Seba, the
Baldock,
Baldock. Just some miscommunication there from the Leavenworth defense. Nobody accounting for number 2 in White.
And Chieftains made them pay.
Now looking to collect the stop here. Going in, contact again, and body's hitting the floor, and no foul.
Jump ball.
Jump ball, and he'll stay down here with Leavenworth. I think that was Sunderland and Baldock both down inside the lane, and as that was Gardner driving in, both hitting the deck, but no whistles, and we play on. Back up, right, trying to show off the range, and off the mark there.
I think Coach Loomis will be happy if she shoots those all night.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely looked a little bit out of position on that one, but
boy, she's got a wingspan on her, though.
She does. Coming back the other way. And
nice little finger roll.
Nice finger roll for James, indeed. 5 points on the night. And Coach Loomis is going to be sending Sage Isaacs into the game. First substitution for either team. Approaching 1:15 left to go. 9-point lead for Leavenworth.
See a little more ball movement here. Too much dribbling.
Lane cutting baseline, and Seba trying to get Baldock underneath, and right away, some miscommunication. She told Seba, that's my bad. Leavenworth looking to cash in on the Lady Chieftain turnover, something that has been the difference between wins and losses throughout the year, I believe, is the points off turnovers for Tonganoxie. And that shot no good for Thomas. Tipped out, last touch by Wright. And Sage Isaacs will check into the contest. Cheyenne Aaron heading to the bench. Leavenworth will also be making a substitution as number 3, Aviana Garrett. Garrett.
Yeah, just 4 points so far in this first quarter. That's not the start Coach Loomis was looking for.
Looking just to establish a little bit of momentum to carry on into the second quarter. Kick out to Seba. She drives, lost it on the way, and it'll stay down here with Tonganoxie. Head coach Ryan Foster for the Pioneers not liking that call. Right down there at the end of the bench, letting the official hear it, but a quick handoff to Isaacs, picking up her dribble and giving it back to Seba. Dribbling through 2 defenders and trying to finish, and I believe that was last touch by Wright, but no, they're going to say last touch by Seba. And it will likely be the final possession of the first quarter coming up here.
I really thought the Lady Chieftains would hold it for the last shot.
Shot's going to have to be put up quick. It's Garrett. That'll put it up and short off the front iron, and that is how the first quarter comes to an end. Your score, Leavenworth 13, Tonganoxie 4. We'll have second quarter action and on the other side of this break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, your home for Chieftain Athletics.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
Back here at Tonganoxie High School, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan after one quarter of action. Leavenworth with the 9-point lead, 13-4 over the Lady Chieftains, looking to
Good move.
pick up the offensive production.
Nice job.
That's a good start right there. Another bucket for Reagan Seba, 4 of the 6 points.
And a great assist from Emma. And Reagan and her shook hands on the way down the floor.
And just like they were talking about, Thomas.
Somebody's going to have to guard her because she's deadly from three.
Yep, and I mean, she took the pass and nobody came up to defend her, so she took another dribble, got set, and just knocked it down from three. Definitely got to
That was too easy.
put a body on her.
Good drive.
That's now a double-digit lead for the Pioneers.
Take it up, Hattie. Yes.
That's good job by Hattie. Being aware, looking for help.
And finishing with the left hand.
Yep. And a travel.
All right.
Tom can get a bucket on this possession now. They can start to
Cut
claw
into
their way
the
back
lead,
into
yeah.
this one. Yep. Giant Airy coming back in. Brooklyn Lane coming out. We have a quick 30-second timeout on the floor from the Pioneers. We will go ahead and take that with them. 7:01 left to go in the second quarter. Tonganoxie only down by 8. Looking to claw back into this one.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
All right, quick timeout taken by Leavenworth, ready to come back here. Tonganoxie looking to ramp up the offensive production, only scoring 8 points so far, but only down by 8 points at the moment. So all things considered, could be a lot worse. Seba, three-pointer up online, but well short.
Good hustle by Sage Isaac there. She was trying to save that in going out of bounds.
Yep,
Just wasn't able to.
Yep, and at the same time, good awareness and good experience by Thomas, too, just boxing around, not letting her get a hand on it.
Yeah, I think Thomas is, I think she's a sophomore. Is that right? Or junior?
Muncie Thomas, 5'6" sophomore, so
she's really going to be good in a couple of years.
Only halfway through her high school campaign so far. Another three-point on the way and no good from McLean, rebounded by Isaacs.
Well, they got to stop. Let's see if we can be efficient on offense here.
Eva dribbling around Garrett Garnier and bounce pass finds its way to Sunderland, trying to go down low to Isaacs.
That was forced, but look at Sage fight for that ball.
Yeah, good effort underneath.
Boy.
Baldock trying to call for a one-on-one on Thomas. They're going to get it down to her. Feeling a little double team. Yeah. Good bounce pass, but couldn't finish. Second chance, no, out on Thomas. Still stay down here with
Good
Tommy.
hustle, Lady Chieftains.
That was a good job. Good pass. Baldock to Seba, and Seba just not able to finish. But again, Hattie fighting hard for the second rebound, and
kept it alive till it went out of bounds on a
Thomas couldn't collect, so
Thomas,
got a third opportunity coming up.
Need to cash in.
Yep, be really huge. Looking for an option and a lob play into Isaacs.
Drive it.
Sunderland driving and kick out now to Seba, taking a screen from Baldock and defender right on her. Now to Sunderland. Back to Cheyenne Aaron off the bench. And
forced that up.
And almost made it,
Look
but
at
Baldock
Hattie,
underneath.
Good
and she
job.
got fouled underneath. That's going to be on Garrett.
Did they call that? Was it a shooting foul?
Yes. So 2 free throws on the way for Hattie Baldock.
And this is really crucial. The Lady Chieftains really need to be efficient from the line tonight.
Especially after this possession as well, chewing up as much time as they did. They need to come away with some points. Just a little too strong off the back iron.
She's been really good from the line the last few games.
Gardner checking back into the game for Leavenworth for West, number 20. Second free throw coming. Isaac's the only Lady Chieftain down there to try to rebound, and it's no good. And look at that!
Wow. Good job. Taking it.
Trying to finish, and she lost her footing, falling to the ground.
Trying to keep from getting a travel call, but the turnover anyway.
A good effort nevertheless, but now Pioneers.
What?
And
I don't know about that. She was vertical.
Yeah, I don't know. So Siva picking up her second. So Coach Lim is going to have to check her out of the game at the 5:19 mark of the second quarter. Brooklyn Lane coming back in.
You hate to see that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that call. Meanwhile, right underneath the Gardner and count the basket with the foul on Isaacs. Coming up, caught her napping a little bit, wide open underneath.
Yeah, just like that, it's a 10-point game.
Number 34, right, number 10.
And
Reagan's back out there.
yeah, not very long. So Sage picks up her first, gets brought out, and Seba with her 2 fouls coming right back in and looking to finish the and one play. This is Gardner, and she does.
That's a strange release, but it worked. I can see the Lady Chieftains cut into this lead before halftime.
An 11-point lead for Leavenworth, pushing 5 minutes left. Seba driving in, gets stopped, back out to Brooklyn Lang. Trying again, more towards the baseline, swinging it in the corner, finds its way to Aaron, and short. But
Hattie Baldock.
Wide open rebound and over right.
Good for her. Man, she's having a night.
6 points. She's done 60% of the workload.
Yeah.
Scoreboard-wise for Tonganoxie.
Well, and rebound-wise, too.
Gardner driving again. Baldock trying to draw the offensive foul. No whistle.
I think that was a good no call because the Leavenworth girl tried to sell that with a flop, and the referees didn't buy it.
I'll give the officials this so far. Whenever they kind of have a questionable call, there's always another call where it's a good call, so they offset. This would be huge. And not able to connect from Brooklyn Lang. Coach Loomis trying to build her confidence up, just telling her keep shooting. They'll eventually fall for you.
Yeah, like we've talked many times, those three-point shooters need to see that first one go down.
Yep. There's Garrett dribbling around and puts it up, and nobody put a body on her, collects her own rebound.
Nobody blocked her out at all.
And puts it right back up for 2. And back to an 11-point lead now for the Pioneers. Seba with it, guarded by Gardner, feeling the double team, picks up her dribble, back to Aaron. This is Lang and a bounce pass, and again, almost another slip up there from Tonganoxie.
Able to recover, though.
The Chieftains have just not been able to get the ball inside a whole bunch tonight, but Sunderland doing everything she can there, driving in and
drawing the foul.
All
right,
was a shooting foul, and that's on right, so it'll be her first. 2 free throws on the way for Emma.
Okay, ladies, let's hit these.
First one on the way, no good.
I don't think the Lady Chieftains are going to be able to afford to leave too many points on the line tonight.
No, I agree with you. Second one on the way from Emma, no good. 0 for 4 from the free throw line so far tonight for Tonganoxie. And they trail by 11. Another long three here. McLean, no good. Box underneath by Wright.
Look at Hattie fight for that ball.
I thought possession arrow would have been for Tongi, but he'll stay down here with Leavenworth.
Yeah, but that would have been an easy putback there. And Hattie tied her up.
Yep.
Awesome job.
Fighting strong underneath and a lob up.
Chieftains are back in us. Oh, no, they're not.
Well, they're still sticking with that man for the moment. And to right and back out to McLean. Up top, Garrett, head fake, driving by Aaron, and dragged her feet.
Dragged that pivot foot.
And trying to get it down underneath to Gardner, and she gets called for the travel. Coach Lim is going to call a full timeout, get his group to regroup a little bit. They'd trail 11, 21-10 to the Pioneers. 2:41 still left to go in the second quarter.
From its native roots to the bustling community it is today, Tonganoxie's past is as unique as its future. With small-town charm and big city amenities, Tonganoxie is the ideal place to grow a business and grow a family. Just 20 minutes from both Lawrence and Kansas City, Tonganoxie is perfectly positioned. Take an afternoon and come explore Tonganoxie. To learn more, go to tonganoxie.org.
Come count the ways 1866 Bar and Grill is Tongie's tastiest. Incredible selection, delicious preparation, and a beautifully designed space all make 1866 one of the area's premier eateries, delivering big city taste in a small town atmosphere. Satisfying sandwiches, sizzling steaks, the best burgers anywhere, and even lovely lemonade. See the full menu on Facebook at 1866 Bar and Grill or order now by calling 913-369-7007.
Back out of the timeout now from Coach Loomis. 21-10 is our score, approaching the 2:30 mark. Now the second quarter, a slow and sluggish start on both ends for the Lady Chieftains. Have not seen them play like this in a while, looking to snap out of it. Again, trying to go down low, but again, the defense by Wright, I think they're going to get her with the foul. Second of the night for her.
We'll take it, but boy, she has a big wing, a wide wingspan.
She's made the down low presence for Tonganoxie a
Yeah,
bit of a headache tonight.
She's a rim protector. There's no doubt about that.
And again, there's Hattie again.
It was kicked.
I think that was the exact same inbounds play that Hattie scored on earlier in the game. That was Gardner kicking it with her foot, so we'll redo the inbounds, see if they think they do the exact same thing. No, they do not. Tonganoxie, they can't keep getting it down inside the paint. They're going to have to start making some shots from here beyond the perimeter or little mid-range jumpers like that. Aaron couldn't quite get that to fall. Sunderland fighting hard for it. If it's a jump ball, it'll stay here with Tongi, and it will.
I thought Coach Loomis was trying to call a timeout, but they didn't see him.
Possession error was in their favor, so he
good.
felt no need. Hold on to his 4 timeouts that he has remaining right now. Seba will inbound again, and our lob up to the elbow to Hattie. Trying to cross up her defender. Good drive in on Gardner, but
don't reach.
Couldn't quite get everything she wanted under that shot as it fell short.
Somebody better guard that three-point line.
Garrett
wide open.
Kick out to Thomas. Guarded by Hattie. James back to Thomas. McLean now driving in. Wide open underneath to Gardner, and easy money for the Pioneers on that one.
Yep. It's just a defensive breakdown.
8 points on the night for Gardner, and nobody home.
Just can't afford that.
Pass. And Sage will be checking back into the game for Tonganoxie. Sebo will get checked out. And just the team tonight for Coach Limits just hasn't quite been on the same page
Well,
all night
there's going
long.
to be nights like that.
Yep. Under a minute left to play now.
That was a good fake.
And putting up the shot and way too strong. Rebounded by Hattie. Good job boxing out Thomas.
Take it.
Going coast to coast is Sunderland as she is fouled on her way. Let's see which Pioneer they give this to. I believe it's McLean. And it will be, so that'll be her first. It's the 15th foul on Leavenworth with only 42 seconds left. I don't think the bonus will play too much of a factor in this half. Emma Sunderland back at the line. And that ends this drought of 4 straight missed free throws from the lead. Chieftains first point of the night for Emma. Looking to double that here on this next shot. And she does.
See if the Pioneers hold for one shot here.
They can take up.
They're just running their offense. Oh,
and again, wide open underneath is Gardner, but she was caught off balance.
Oh, that looked like that was poked out by Blue, but I guess not.
I said Lang touched it right at the last second as it was going out of bounds. I'm not sure if that would have made a difference or not, but meanwhile they inbounds for Thomas to James and going right back to Gardner into the corner. Garrett for 3, no good. Another rebound by Gardner. This one out of bounds, and it'll be Tonganoxie basketball, but still Coach Loomis not liking the rebounding effort down low from his team so far.
It'd really be great to see the Lady Chieftains score here to get it under a 10-point lead at half.
Yeah, that could bode some confidence going into the headers. Probably the last possession of the first half here. See who takes a shot for Tonganoxie. Sunderland almost had it poked away, but then kind of set a nice little check block. Oh, no good from Cheyenne Aaron, and James has it, and this shot won't count regardless, and that is how the first half comes to an end. Leavenworth 23, Tonganoxie 12. We'll be right back with the White Birch Properties halftime show right after this break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongirec.org or call 913-845-3502.
With the First State Bank & Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank & Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
Forward-thinking fashions and fashionable formals. That's Jeannie's Formals Fashions and Boutique in downtown Tonganoxie. Jeannie's is Tongi's dress shop with the perfect style for your upcoming formal event, including tuxes. Jeannie's also has a huge selection of Chiefs and Chieftain gear, kids apparels and toys, graphic tees, sublimated tumblers, and more. Stylish apparel in sizes from juniors to 3X. Stop by and see the girls at Jeannie's to get the latest fashions first. 520 East 4th Street in downtown Tongi, or on Facebook at Jeannie's Formals.
You're watching the White Birch Properties Realty Executives Halftime Show. At White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell that next house. Their team is ready to help lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-915-0451. Sean's low again, up to the corner of the Crow's Nest of the high school pep band here at Tonganoxie. Mr. Van, widely known and loved man here at Tonganoxie High School and within the Tonganoxie community. He's been with the band for, well, we got a band nerd here. Do you know how long Mr. Van's been with the band? Do you know how long? She can't hear me, never mind. But nevertheless, he's been around for long time. Always does a great job with the band, and we like to show the band some love every broadcast as well, because just like us, they show up to every basketball game. They play during the pre-games and they play during the half times as well. So,
and they do a great job. You know, we've heard a lot of the Star Spangled Banner done by a lot of different bands. And I don't know if it's just me, but I like Tongi's better than any of them we've heard.
Oh yeah, they do a really great job with it, and they put the work into it as well. So, you know, that's why they're a pretty good band. And also,
I think Tongi's pretty lucky to have Mr. Van.
Yeah, really. Somebody that really loves his craft and his profession.
All right, let's get to these
Van.
first half.
Right there, yeah. Let's start with the point totals, and we'll get into the rest here. Starting off first for your Lady Chieftains, Hattie Baldock leading the way for Tonganoxie with 6 points, Emma Sunderland with 2, and Reagan Seba with 4. So only 3 Lady Chieftains with a bucket. In that first half, on the other side for the Pioneers, McLean with 2 points, James with 5, Gardner leading all scorers with 8, Thomas with 6, a pair of 3-pointers early on in the first quarter, and then Garrett with 2 and a bucket of her own. That's how we have the 23-12 game right now. Leavenworth coming out of the locker room, back onto the court. Still no sign of Tonganoxie yet. A little under 4:30 left to go. But let's talk about that first half performance. Obviously, we've talked about this team that they've kind of grown and they've matured as the season has gone along, and they've corrected a lot of things. 2 big things, really importantly, is the rebounding. I guess really
offensive and
defensive rebounding, and so far tonight it's hasn't been quite on key. A little bit off characteristic for him.
Not quite as good, but still really impressed with the way Hattie is really fighting down below, because she's given up a lot of height, and she's more than holding her own here.
Yeah, right. She's fighting underneath again. She's been paired up with Jariah Wright the majority of the night, and on the program they got her listed at 6'1", and Hattie comes in on the flip side 5'9", so obviously giving up almost a handful of inches there. Yeah. So,
but the thing that's really impressive with Wright is she's got a huge wingspan.
Yeah, she does. Her and Gardner both seem to have some pretty lengthy arms, and that's what we talked about just watching this team warm up before the game started. We said, this Leavenworth team definitely has some length, and even Coach Loomis acknowledged that on Tuesday as well. So he knew that coming into this one, his team was going to have to be pretty physical, and they were also going to have to practice fundamentals, boxing out. So if they want to reach over you to get the rebound, at least it's a whistle and a foul on them. But also, another thing for Tonganoxie, we've seen the offensive production slow tonight. 4 points in the first quarter, 8 points in the second. I mean, whenever they try to get the ball down inside again, you got Wright down there on the defense, but I mean, they just haven't been able to knock down, not a whole lot of shots beyond the perimeter and just some mid-range jumpers either. And that's kind of a crutch we saw them have specifically last season, that they couldn't get it going down low in the paint. I mean, there was just no way they were going to win a contest. What do they need to do better in the second half if they want to come out?
They need to be more efficient on offense, and they certainly need to figure out an answer for, basically 22. She's the one that's been shooting the lights out on them, and it'll be interesting to see how Coach Loomis comes out and makes some adjustments here. I know he's tried both man-to-man and zone defense. It'll be interesting to see what he does here, because typically they'll try and do that to save some legs and stay, if you got foul trouble, they'll try and keep it from getting into any deep foul troubles.
Yeah, but that's the positive to take away from this first half is not really any foul trouble. Seba, she picked up 2 fouls pretty early, and we saw Coach Loomis kind of bring her out a couple of times, but she was on the bench for not even a minute, I don't think, on both tries, and then she went right back onto the court, showing some faith in his senior to go out there and play smart and not pick up that 3rd foul. And then you got Cheyenne Aaron and Sage Isaacs, each with 1 foul apiece. Everybody else is clean on the docket, so.
Yeah, Lady Chieftains just need to shoot better this half. I mean, I don't know what the percentage was, but it wasn't very good.
Yeah, probably definitely in the 30% range, maybe even 20. We'll have to wait and see, but
they don't have a single 3-pointer, do they?
No, not yet on the night. They've attempted a handful, have not been able to hit. Cheyenne Aaron, she's already hit a couple here at warm-ups, working down in the corner. But, yeah, definitely going to need to pick it up on the offensive end as far as points and production if they want to win this one. Again, thank you all for watching the White Birch Properties Realty Executives Halftime Show. We'll have 3rd quarter action on the other side of this quick break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
The same look.
At Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, you'll find incredible care close to home. A friendly staff here for you when you need them, offering primary care for all ages, from general physicals and health exams to minor procedures and x-ray services, along with an overall patient education ensuring peace of mind that you're receiving the best care possible in a convenient, accessible manner. Visit lmh.org or call 913-845-8400 to schedule an appointment and learn more about the incredible primary care providers at Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, your partner for lifelong health.
This third and second half is brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust in Tonganoxie. Community National Bank offers a diverse mix of products and services to serve all of your financial needs, whether it's financing that new home, expanding your small business, or needing assistance with your retirement plans. Learn more at their website, communitynationalbank.net.
Yeah, the other thing I'd add, partner, for Tonganoxie, I think it's going to be important that we continue to see Reagan Seba and number 5, Emma Sunderland. I want them to both continue to attack the basket, and then if they collapse on them, kick it out and find the open shooter. That's only effective, though, if the shooters hit it, knock them down.
Yeah, I mean, that's really been in a lot of these wins for Tonganoxie, it's been a huge key to success in a lot of these games. That first shot up and wide off the mark, and here's Seba.
Some numbers.
Come back the other way. Gardner right on her back, but able to give it to the corner to Lang. She drives in, puts it up. No good, but gets her own rebound, and that's already a better start here.
That's why you follow your shot right there.
And back under to a single-digit lead for the Pioneers. Lob inside, and I don't know how Sunderland didn't get a hand on that. So they were looking for Wright. Instead, a foul will be called. I think they're going to get on Hattie, and she will.
She fell her from behind.
Her first foul of the second half. Jariah Wright.
If you're going to pick up a foul, don't let them get the bucket.
Yeah,
so she did.
Make them earn it.
Yeah, make them earn it at the line.
First one up and too strong off the back iron for Wright.
Yeah, she hasn't been much of an offensive threat, but boy, she's a rim protector.
Second one, getting that one to rattle in. Officially the first point of the night for Wright. And now we are even. 10-point lead
Risky
for
pass right there. Oh, a little too tall for Hattie there.
I think it was a pretty decent look if she just put the right amount of touch on the ball, but also you have to be aware. I mean, Wright easily, we've seen it also so many times tonight, just put that, with that long wingspan, just put a hand up there, tip it out of bounds, but.
That's what I'd like to see him. Hattie's trying to front her now.
James.
Good block out. Good block out, Hattie.
Yep, and that's textbook right there.
You bet. Just put a body on her as soon as that shot went up.
Someone puts it on the court
They're
now
just
and
staying-
hand off in the corner. And
They're playing too much on the perimeter. They need to drive it.
yeah. And here we go inside to Sebo. The ball dog poked around and Tonganoxie Leavenworth basketball out on Tonganoxie. Yeah, we just have not seen the Lady Chieftains so far tonight really be as aggressive as we have seen them been earlier in the year, and as aggressive as we know that they're capable of being. They try to get it down inside. They're just, it's almost like they're almost playing really timid so far. Meanwhile, Wright open underneath, but not able to finish. But Lang,
good save. Oh,
it's gonna go. Oh man.
It's just not, the ball's not bouncing for the Lady Chieftains tonight. And that's going to be a 3-shot foul there.
Cheyenne Aaron trying to block it from behind. That'll be her second team foul for Tonganoxie. And this is number 4, Kaylee McLean, the senior, at the line. Should be 3 free throws coming up. She knocks down her first attempt. Not able to knock down our second, third, and final one on the way here. And goes 2 for 3 on the trip. Top of the key, ball dog now back around to Sunderland in the wing, down inside, trying to work in on Wright and Gardner, and dancing around the rim, couldn't get it to finish. And again, last touch by Tonganoxie, Leavenworth basketball.
But again, Hattie was fighting for that missed shot.
Yep, and that's what Coach Lim is giving her a hand right there, applauding the effort. Aaron had that one poked away momentarily, but now it's in the hands of James, driving in the paint and wide off the mark, and Tonganoxie wisely letting that one roll out of bounds. They'll have possession. Sunderland trying to get in on Thomas. Handoff here right in front of us to Aaron, offline.
Tell that was going to be off when it left her hand.
McLean come back the other way, a little bit of hesitation. Thomas now to James, driving in on Aaron. A little jump shot in the paint is good.
This is a really good ball movement that time by the Lady Pioneers.
Mm-hmm. Game starting to get away from Tonganoxie, and another pass going to ball. Poked away by Wright, but still able to recollect. And that's a Seba jump shot off the iron.
Yep. Oh, now they got a fast break going.
And wide open is James. And
timeout.
Yep.
Well, the Lady Chieftains just seem a little out of sync.
Yep, a 7.
Coach Loomis rubbing his face.
Yep, I mean, it's been a rough going for his squad tonight. We'll be right back after this quick break on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
right, back out of the quick timeout, and after the quick bucket from Tonganoxie opened the second half, a 7-0 run from the Pioneers.
And an animated timeout by Coach Loomis there.
Yeah, very, very vocal, very red in the face. Don't see him get that upset very often, but I think well deserved or well timed at the moment. And
you can't have empty possessions. There you go, Reagan. Hit it. Oh, nope. It's just nothing falling for the Lady Chieftains tonight.
There's a tight lid on that rim.
Yeah.
We're for 2.5 quarters now and only 14 points put up so far here, and they've given up 30 to Leavenworth, and Sunderland fighting hard. And again, I mean, it's just kind of stuff like that. It'll be Tonganoxie basketball, but it's just like anything they try to do, it's just not going their way. And I mean, sometimes you have nights like that.
There's just nights like that.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they're having one tonight.
Coming off, a fairly quick turnaround. I mean, they play Tuesday. Typically, they have Wednesday and Thursday nights off, but you play Tuesday night and you get home late. You got all day Wednesday, and then during the school day Thursday, you have another game. But I'm not sure if that's much of a factor or not tonight. The boys, however, they play Tuesday, and they will not be playing again until
they just cannot get the ball inside.
Yep. And Isaac's blocked by Thomas and recollected by Baldock, and she falls to the ground, and that'll be called a travel.
And she's been a warrior under there in the paint tonight, though.
Yep, she's been playing her heart out. Just hasn't quite been working out as of yet.
Well, and every time she does get the ball, they double team her. They collapse.
Yep.
So that's why you got to have your shooters to make a few baskets for you.
McLean putting that one up, trying to work on Aaron. Misses it, rebounded by Isaac. She'll hand it off to Seba. The lone bucket from Brooklyn Lang, the only source of points for Tonganoxie in this third quarter. Approaching the 2:30 mark. Baldock, another bounce pass.
Good drive, but good block.
Isaacs, I don't think if she doesn't hesitate on that, just puts it up, I think she has 2 points.
Nice pass right there.
Thomas to West.
There's a defensive breakdown there. No weak side help at all.
Largest lead of the night, 18 points for the Pioneers, and taken away by James, and it'll be an even 20 after this layup. I thought she was going to miss it after I said that.
I was hoping you jinxed her, but it didn't pan out
that was my idea, but we'll see. And Coach Loomis just forced to take the timeout. The squad down by 20, 34-14. 1:59 left to go in the third quarter. We'll be back momentarily here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
State purpose of visit.
Well, our tractor's going to kick the bucket this year.
Searching internet for new bucket.
I don't need a bucket.
Provide bucket color preference. Red, yellow, taupe, magenta. Oh, wait. They are out of magenta.
Robots don't know you. We do.
I can do a quote on a new one.
With us, getting the right coverage starts with a conversation. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Everything old is new again at New Again Outdoor Furniture Restoration in Tonganoxie. Keep your furniture for generations to come with a call to New Again. They specialize in restrapping, mesh sling replacement, welding, and powder coating of all outdoor furniture. New Again has an incredible eye for detail and a passion for environmentally friendly and cost-effective furniture repair. To learn more, go to newagainpatiofurniture.com. Call 913-764-1999 or see more of their projects on Facebook. New Again Inc. in Tonganoxie.
All right, back here at Tonganoxie High School, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, and not a happy sight here tonight for the fans of the Lady Chieftains. They are down 34-14 to the Leavenworth Pioneers, approaching the final minute of the third quarter. Three-point shot up and good.
We needed that.
Cheyenne Aaron definitely needed that. Her first bucket of the night and 3 huge points. And let's see if that can kind of be the spark to ignite the fire on the offensive end.
They got to get some stops on the defensive end. There you go. Sage did a nice job there.
They'll be Tonganoxie basketball as well.
Yeah.
Good job reaching in there, jarring it loose, and putting both hands on the ball, causing the jump ball to be called, and earning Tonganoxie an extra possession here.
They need to cash in. We can't have too many empty possessions now.
Baldock with it up top, guarded by West,
Nice
driving on the left side, and
tried to get it to Emma.
yeah.
But
And we've seen that, and this must be the design of the offense, is whenever they drive, they seem to want to get that last bounce pass, which I get,
yeah,
to the open lane, but the defense, they collapse. It's just too crowded. I mean, I just take
there
it
you
yourself,
go.
just like
Oh,
this, but just
she just missed it.
a little too far underneath the rim, blocked.
But that's what, I'm sure that's what Coach Loomis told us. They need
I'm
to
sure.
continue to. Oh, we got numbers here.
Yep. And to Aaron, and a little too strong when she heard the footsteps of Gardner right behind. And a lot of.
I think she had more time than she realized.
Yep.
And another good pass.
And easy rebound for Sunderland.
All right, come on. Let's go, ladies.
Those 2 buckets would have been huge for Tonganoxie from Sunderland Lane, or Aaron.
Yep.
Right underneath the
It's
basket.
just been that kind of night.
Yep. Isaac trying to create some separation, dribbling around, gives it off to Seba. Approaching 10 seconds left, probably the final possession, unless
See, they're doubling out right
Yep.
there. See, that's what you got to do. She found
my goodness.
She found the open shooter. But,
and Baldock fighting hard for it.
She should have just
through the
took
legs
that
of
up.
Sunderland, and she could have
just took
collected
that
it.
up.
She could have put up a three-pointer from the corner, but just let it go. So Leavenworth will inbound it, and
boy, Leavenworth
that should be it.
Yeah, they're doubling down every time the ball goes in the paint.
Yep, and that will end the third quarter of action. Pioneers 34, Lady Chieftains 17, heading to the fourth quarter here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
Thinking about starting your next home improvement project? Make sure you call 811 before you dig. Once you call 811, wait a few days for the utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags so that you don't unintentionally dig into an underground utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt your neighborhood's utility service, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury or death. Southern Star asks you to protect your community. Dig safely. Call 811.
Sorry about that brief pause there, but we were back. Tonganoxie High School, Pioneers 34, Lady Chieftains 17. A rough outing so far for Tonganoxie, to say the least. Just about anything they've tried to get going has not worked.
Well, we got a turnover on the Pioneers here, so let's cash in. These points off turnovers can be big.
And they have not scored more than 10 points in either of the previous 3 quarters this whole night. They're definitely going to need a big boom in offensive production in the fourth if they want to come from behind victory. And that one taken away from Isaacs. Here comes Garrett back the other way with it, handing it off James, and was looking to give it back to West, but Gardner able to save it from going out of bounds.
Cheyenne Aaron did a good job of stopping the ball there.
I mean, and a carry call there on DeLeon.
See that again for the Chieftains.
Starting 5 back out there for Tonganoxie as Sage Isaacs heads back to the bench. You need points, and you definitely need them fast here.
Yeah.
Lob down inside the ball dock, and
She's over the back.
Yep, that's on West. Been very limited on fouls in the second half as well. And, of course, as soon as I say that, we're probably going to get an explosion of fouls from both teams. But only 2 team fouls for Tonga, and that was the first team foul on Leavenworth this last time around. And Lane trying to save it from going out of bounds, but it'll be Pioneer basketball.
Another empty possession. Just can't have many of those. Well, you want to have any chance to get back in this game.
And off Gardner, nice and poked away last second. Emma Sunderland going to try to go coast to coast with it, feeling the defense, and finally getting that one to fall through some contact. The foul's going to be on DeLeon. And Emma Sunderland a chance to finish the 3-point.
No.
No, that.
I was going to say, what are they doing?
I think she thought that she was called for the offensive foul.
I think she did too, but now she got a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play here. Need to cash this one in.
I've never.
She did a good job taking it through contact.
She did. I guess she thought she was came in a little too hot, thinking she got charged for the offensive foul. Instead, picks up the 3-point play and cuts the lead down to 14 for Leavenworth.
Travel.
Well, I mean,
need to score every time down, ladies.
Especially when you get those turnovers like that, you cash them in, you really make them hurt.
Yeah.
And off to Lang and back to Aaron. Thought about taking the 3, but James, good recovery. Back out to Reagan, 3-point shot on the way for her. That's nothing but net.
Big shot.
7 points on the night now for Reagan Seba.
Just what the doctor ordered.
And they can get another stop here and another basket.
Get it under double digits.
Trying to go down low inside, and then Gardner still able to come away with it. Sunderland, there she is, fighting hard. Showing off that just relentless defensive motor.
Yeah.
Crossover, dribbling inside, and a foul.
Get that on Hattie.
Yep. That's going to be her second.
I think her feet were moving, so it's probably a good call.
McLean checking back in for the Pioneers. Coming in for DeLeon. Thomas inbounding on the baseline, looking for help. Bounce pass inside, right into the hip of Emma Sunderland. Coming the other way with it and slowing it down. Smart play. Looking for Seba. Back to Emma. And a shooting foul. Yeah. She was actually going to pass that.
And then she felt the contact and just threw it up. Smart play there by Emma.
So it wasn't even attempting a shot there. I mean, the intention was to shoot, but she realized last second, oh, crap.
Yep.
Tried to pass behind her head. Yeah, she can bank him in for some free throws here. I mean, hey, you do what you got to do here, right?
Get it under 10 here. She can hit this.
And Isaac, she'll be coming back in for Emma. If she makes this one, she'll be heading to the bench. I imagine for a quick breather.
Good job, Emma.
7 points now for Emma Sunderland on the night.
And they got it under 10 points. They're coming back.
It was once a 20-point ball game, now only 9. Still some work left to do.
Like we've said all year long, though, partner, there is no quitting these Lady Chieftains.
Need to keep collecting stops here. Thomas to James, driving in, back out to right. Little mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Reagan Seba.
All right, here we go, girls.
Getting it up quickly to Aaron. And she'll give it back to Reagan. Across the way, Isaacs almost lost the handle of it. And off to Aaron, wide open from the top. Yes, sir!
Yeah, timeout blue now. Just like that, partner, we got a 5-point game.
6-point game.
I'm sorry, 6-point game.
and I'm the one that's bad at math here. Who's taking college algebra twice? It's me.
I was hoping that was a 4-point play. It would look good enough to be a 4-point
Full
play.
timeout for Leavenworth. The Lady Chieftains storming back. They trail 34-28. 4:54 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit laddserviceco.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd. For more than 20 years, Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving area families and businesses. As members of your community, Kevin and his staff understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted neighbors and friends. With locations in Tonganoxie and Kansas City, the Kevin Gallagher Agency is building stronger partnerships. Get a quote today by calling 913-369-4444. That's 913-369-4444. Home, life, auto, farm, and more. The Kevin Gallagher Agency, American Family Insurance.
Back out of the Leavenworth timeout, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, and what was once a 20-point lead for the Pioneers, it has been whittled down to
evaporated.
6. And
Good
trying
hands.
to come away with a steal, and it's batted. It was batted out. I believe it was on Emma. They batted it out, and that's the right call. He'll stay down here with Leavenworth.
Yeah, that is the right call. But, man, what good effort by Hattie Baldock there. She almost had the turnover. Oh.
Risky
I
pass
thought Emma
there.
was going to get that one.
was,
Somebody better guard that three-point line there because she's a shooter.
McLean with it, giving it right back to Gardner, guarded by Sunderland. Up top to Thomas. Had a quiet second half. So far, McLean trying to back down on Sunderland. Now back out to Thomas. And
looks like the Leavenworth ladies are content to run some clock here. Yeah.
Approaching the halfway mark of the fourth quarter, 4 minutes.
She thought about it.
Thomas driving in.
Oh, nice block by Hattie Baldock.
Nearly walked with it, but like you said, the block from Hattie, and now Seba.
There you go. Oh,
and just couldn't quite get it to finish underneath. Rebounded by Wright.
Yeah, that was a bunny, too.
Yep, don't see her miss too many of those.
No. She did a nice job with the head fake and then turning towards the basket, but it just didn't fall.
Each team with 3 team fouls. Something that might keep in mind. And Isaacs coming away with the steal and trying to finish, and she was fouled. So she'll have a chance to earn them at the free throw line. Got to call that on Gardner.
Got to make these count.
First foul on Gardner.
Really good hustle by Sage there.
Huge free throws on the way here.
Let's knock
for
these
Sage.
down.
Gotta have him here. First
Yes.
one's good.
Two-possession game.
Second one on the way.
Oh.
No, couldn't get it.
Oh, look who's got it,
Rebounded
though.
by Hattie Baldock.
Wow. Great job, Hattie.
Another opportunity here. Baldock bounce pass, batted around into the hands of Isaacs and back to Seba. Ooh, I'm getting some anxiety watching this game now. Every possession from here on out
So
all
important.
matters. So it's crucial. Seba at the baseline, kick out to Aaron and bounces it off her foot. And out of bounds, and that's exactly what you cannot have happen.
Yeah, I think
you're a Tonganoxie.
I think she was trying to think about that three-point shot before she got it. But
yep.
It's all right. They just need another couple stops here. Play good defense.
Good defense by Sage McLean, having to hold on to it, and finds Gardner for the moment driving in.
Oh,
and another
call
foul
on Hattie.
Yep.
Man, she's been a warrior in the paint tonight.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
She's been hit the deck a lot of times tonight. That was her third foul she picked up. Gardner back at the line for the Leavenworth Pioneers. 2 big free throws now for them coming up here. And not able to make it.
She's kind of got a strange release, but she's been pretty good tonight from the line.
Leavenworth has not scored a point this whole fourth quarter.
Yeah.
It's just been a complete 180.
Well, Lady Chieftains are right back in this thing, but they've got to get some stops.
Absolutely. 30-second timeout here.
Tees, fun fashions, team threads, and even candy for the kids. That's the Rustic Heifer in Tonganoxie. The Rustic Heifer is helping make Tongi a boutique lover's paradise. One of a kind, handmade, locally sourced decor, clothes, and accessories. Find the right style for a night out on the town or the best fan gear for the big game. Support local, shop local. Find them on Facebook at Rustic Heifer Boutique and Custom Gifts or stop by 616 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie.
Back out of the timeout here live at Tonganoxie High School. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Draining, and thank you all so much for joining us for this presentation of Lady Chieftain basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live. And what looked like was going to be a runaway game for the Pioneers. I think we're going to be going down to the near final moments of this one. And with that free throw from Gardner, that is the first point scored in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, and it's still a two-possession game. So
yep.
But we can't have any empty possessions here because the clock is not our friend.
Yep. Lang trying to drive and bat it out by James. He'll stay down here with Tonganoxie. Hattie Baldock checking.
He's coming right back in.
Isaac's coming out, so all five starters.
Yeah, Sage has done a really nice job tonight.
And Aaron giving it right into Seba. Coach Loomis calling for the offensive setup he wants. Tries to drive in and taken away by James. Coming back the other way, and that's going to be a foul and count the basket.
It's a nice spin move there.
Could be a complete momentum shift here now in the fourth quarter for the Pioneers. Fourth foul picked up by Hattie.
Yeah, give that lady her due. She had a really nice spin move to finish.
And completes the three-point play at the line. $14 points now for James.
Chieftains need to have a sense of urgency here.
And trying to get a screen and get herself open. Could not do it. Now to Sunderland. Go around the top of the arc. The hands of Baldock. Thought about it. Now fires and bikes it in.
The bank is open.
The bank is open for Hattie Baldock. Back to a 6-point game now. All right, her second three-pointer on the year here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Good defense.
And a turnover.
Good defense by the Lady Chieftains there. Wow. Causing that turnover.
Now you got to cash this in for points here.
Yeah, you got to have a good possession here.
Under 2 minutes left to play. It is getting past my bedtime, nearly 9 o'clock. Well, it's tiring being a college kid, let me tell you. But a great game here, looking for Tonganoxie to come back, pull off a huge come-from-behind victory. They're going to need some points.
Hit it.
3-point, huge from Seba. Oh, off the mark. McLean couldn't quite handle it initially, but she collects and brings it across.
Now they're going to probably hold it down. That's a smart foul right there. That puts them in the bonus.
I think Tonganoxie still needs one more.
Yeah.
That was a 6. And that's on Lang, and that was her first foul.
Yeah,
so now with the fouling game, Coach Loomis wisely getting Hattie out of there with her 4 fouls. So
right.
Sunderland trying to foul now.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, she had both her hands on her. Was even looking at the official like, you're gonna blow your whistle?
Are you going to call this or not? That's not the lady they wanted to foul there, though.
No. 1-1 free throws on the way for James. Her team up by 6. First one on the way.
She's been bunny from the line.
Yep.
I would foul 34 if I got the chance.
do the old, like, the hack-a-shack.
Yeah.
Or for Kansas fans, poke-a-doke.
Yeah.
Maybe not a bad idea. Now officially under a minute left to go. Tonganoxie still down by 8. Not quite over yet.
Nope. They're going to have to hit.
Aaron driving to the lane and a foul called. So now she'll be going to the charity stripe for a chance for 2 points. Let's see who they give this foul to. And that's on Gardner, only her second. Only Wright and Gardner each with 2 fouls apiece. Everybody else either with 0 or 1 foul. And a huge miss there at the free throw line for Cheyenne Aaron. Coach Loomis is momentarily having a conversation with the official. Now second free throw on the way for Aaron, able to make that one. 7 points now for her, and quickly getting it in to McLean, and Aaron will be the one to foul her, and that'll be her third.
Aaron, her third.
Baldock coming back in for the Lady Chieftains, bringing out Sage Isaacs.
Baldock returns for the Chieftains.
Big free throws here.
Yep. Take it back to a 9-point game. She can knock down both of these, but she misses, but a rebound underneath for Wright. Not able to finish, and then poked out by Emma Sunderland, so it'll stay down here with the Pioneers.
Yep. I'd be surprised if they don't try and run some clock, but they're going to foul as soon as they can't steal the inbounds pass. They're going to have to foul.
Again,
yeah.
Coach Loomis getting Hattie out, Isaacs in.
Yeah, yeah. And
Thomas,
foul her.
Oh, you got it. And Coach Loomis, frustrated.
He wanted her to,
he wanted her to foul Wright, instead getting it to James.
Yeah. Doggone it. They had the right idea there. They just didn't get the call.
This is you're gonna see this momentarily for the remainder of the game.
Yeah.
Trying to keep Baldock safe with her 4 fouls.
She misses the front end. All right. What the Lady Chieftains needed there. Now they need a quick bucket.
Got to do it quick here too. Sunderland driving in and running floaters short. And well, that's going to be the 5th on Hattie anyways. So Hattie Baldock has fouled out. Again, this game 9 points on the night for her. Sage Isaacs will be left in permanently for the remainder of this one. Thomas now at the line.
All right.
And that's the 10th team foul, so 2 free throws regardless.
Double bonus.
Yep. Second one up and on the way.
Yes.
And no good, but another rebound. Or momentarily, this was on Gardner, and see who they give this foul to. And they give it to Aaron.
Cheyenne's up.
Number 24, Lincoln Bennett in the game for the Chieftains.
Lincoln Bennett now checking in for Tonganoxie. 2 starters fouling out of this one. And the Pioneers can basically ice this one away here, making a 9-point game and doing just that.
You got to hit that.
And backing up, putting up the three-pointer in the corner, no good. Rebounded by James, lobbing it up, and that will do it for tonight. Gardner, easy layup back to an 11-point lead for the Pioneers. And Tonganoxie will fall short on the comeback effort. Great effort, though.
Yeah, great effort.
Once was down by 20, had it back to within 4 or 5. What they had it within 2, and then
we give them a hand for that comeback.
Yep. And great effort from Coach Loomis' squad. They fall to the Pioneers 44-33. Stay here. We'll wait a little. We'll wait a little bit. We'll see. We'll give it about 2 or 3 minutes. Coach Loomis, he's been coming up for interviews as of late, so we'll see if he comes up.
We'll see if he does
for this one. But also in the same breath, though,
I think he's going to the locker room.
Yeah,
I can't blame him. He's got to go talk to those girls. This is a learning moment for them. It could be good going into playoff time.
It could be again. We'll see what.
There's going to be plenty of teaching moments. I'm sure.
any good coach in sports can look at any moment in any game and make it a good, valuable teaching moment for his team. And I do believe that Coach Loomis is one of those people. But again, just a rough night for his squad. Tonight I'll run through the point totals real quick for Tonganoxie on Aggie. Hattie Baldock finishing with 9 points. 7 points for Sunderland, 7 points for Seba, only 2 on the night for Brooklyn Lang, 7 points for Cheyenne Aaron, and the lone free throw, and 1 point for Sage Isaacs. That's your point totals. For Tonganoxie, I kind of gave up there towards the end on Leavenworth, so I'll just leave it at that.
Well, I think we got to give Sage Isaacs some love tonight too, because she really came in and played really good defense.
Yeah,
and played really hard. She was a presence out there tonight.
Yeah, she really did, and she probably had one of her best outings of the year so far tonight. I would say, and if anything for her, this should be a big kind of confidence builder, and hopefully she can kind of build upon that moving forward.
Right, and going into the playoffs, they're going to need her. So
yeah,
hopefully that's it's a stepping stone for her. And
yeah, really, this is the time of year where we talk about getting closer to playoffs. Everybody, it's all hands on deck. Everybody kind of has to step up. Even the seniors, they got to step up here. And for this team that, it's really hard for them, and especially if they want to make a deep run when you only play no more than 6 players a game. And we saw Lakin Bennett check in late into the game, but that was after Hattie Baldock fouled out. Coach Loomis does not like to go further than 6 off of his bench. And, I understand you got the 5 seniors out, in your starting 5, but it's going to be hard for them to really make a deep run with only the 6 players, especially when you play teams that can throw out 10 to 12.
Yeah, it's going to be tough on them, but, they've got no quit.
They don't, and that's what.
And they can do it when they come out and play a full game, because they just didn't show up in the first half.
No, it didn't. It was a really not a great first half for Tonganoxie, and in the third quarter, the lead got up to 20 for Leavenworth, 34-14, and it just looked like it was all said and done. And then, I don't know, all of a sudden, like we talked about, this team has no quit. They just turned it on.
They kept
from there.
Back.
Got it back, then it was back to.
They got it down to 5.
Yeah, it was 5. They got within 5 points, and that's about all she wrote on that as far as the comeback. But still a great effort tonight from Tonganoxie. No sign of Coach Loomis yet, so we're going to go. We're going to wrap up our broadcast tonight. Again, Tonganoxie falling to the Leavenworth Pioneers 44-33. Next time we are live on air, again, it'll be on Tuesday night. It's the makeup doubleheader against Tonganoxie and Spring Hill. Originally on the schedule, February 15th was left open. No games that day, but again, with the postponement from earlier in the year from the Spring Hill, that's when we're having it the day after Valentine's Day. Tuesday, February 15th, we'll be live for that one for the girls and boys basketball game, and then back that Friday as well. So a little bit more of a normal schedule back next week. So on behalf of everybody at the Harris Media Services and at Tonganoxie High School, our athletic director Cody Witt, our principal Mark Farrar, I'm Dylan Funk, alongside my broadcast partner Dennis Drennan, saying thank you all so much for joining us tonight on the special Thursday night edition of Tonganoxie Sports Live. Take care, stay safe, have a great weekend, and we will see you next Tuesday for Tonganoxie versus Spring Hill.
Watching Tonganoxie High School athletics on your new home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com.